All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, I would just like to say if you enjoy this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to be notified. Alrighty, let's get into this. There's a lot of stuff that I need to go over today with you guys, and some is good, some is not so good. But that's all part of the journey, right? Let's start with a good, okay? Which will lead into a not so good. Here we have the African violet. This is Rob's Humpty Doo, I believe. It's a miniature trailer, and we're on the second bloom cycle since it's been placed into the acrylic. And the root system is extensive and very healthy looking. But this was a larger plant that was not doing well in soil. It just was crashing, and I had one good sprig, and I said, let me just give it a shot. Placed it in here a while back. I'm not sure exactly how many weeks it's been, but we have multiple crowns already. So it looks like maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 crowns. And because it's a trailer, there are multiple crowns. And let me move out of the light a little bit so you can see the little flowers. They are white with a purplish speckling to them. And I'm very excited because I thought it was a goner. And this isn't your everyday African violet. You could just get it like a big box store or anything like that. These are specialty, so I would have to go seeking them out on the internet and ordering. But I don't have to now. And I'm going to take some of these leaves and propagate because I want to have some leaf insurance. All right. Now, leading to, from this good story here to a not so good, I had this on top of this cup here, okay? That cup there is one of the propagations that we were working on together. And because of that, this is a good lesson in how light is so important, for me at least, in these propagations, especially Rex Begonia. Now look at what happened. I didn't have to water it, I didn't do anything, but most of the leaf is no good. It got no light because that violet was on top. Now, let me see if I can pull this up a little bit, see if there are any roots. No. There were some roots, you could see. Let me bring this into the light so you could see. We had roots, okay? Ooh, 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 we got a plantlet. Look at that. Ooh, on the whole back. All right, not so bad, but the lesson learned here. First of all, they're resilient, okay? This leaf was totally dying. I didn't even know there was anything growing on the back. I didn't take it out, but we have some plants, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back in the soil, but I'm gonna put this side up, okay? So that the little plants will get some light now. Wow, and here I thought it was gonna be a bad story and a lesson learned, but I mean, I guess the lesson is learned still. Got to keep these leaves in the light. And a good example of what the opposite is when you have enough light. This one was in moss, and it's already got a new crown or two, one in the front, one in the back. So big difference, right? And they were probably placed around the same time. Maybe this one's a little bit older because it looks a lot bigger than this one here. But I'm very excited that I didn't even realize. Here I was about to give you some bad news, and hey, not so bad. Anyway, in addition to those two stories, I'm just going to pan through the Rex Begonias in the acrylic, all doing phenomenally well, getting really big. This one is really cool. This is a pink shades, but you could see how it gets that iridescent pink and blue, depending on how the light is hitting it. I love that. And you know what? The mother plant doesn't have that for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, everything's doing really well. The leaf cuttings from Fedor, nice and big, getting nice and full and happy. And everything's doing very, very well. We have a lot of leaf propagations in water, doing well. All getting, these guys here, all getting crowns on the top of the leaf. What else do we got? We've got this one, which is the Hugh McLaughlin, I'm not sure how you say it. This one was propagated in the acrylic, and as you can see, now The petiole piece also has a leaf. My hand is in the way. See that leaf there on the bottom? I'm going to try to point to it. That leaf is part of this. So we have that one there. Both of them, the wedge and the petiole, are giving me babies. Okay, and that's very cool because that one propagated completely in the acrylic yarn, and it's giving me babies. And look at how big that's getting, right? Compared to the older leaves that are in sphagnum moss. Doing well also, but a little bit slower. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the humidity that the yarn holds, but I'm just very excited. Okay, here's another propagation. Let me lift this up so you can see it better. Another propagation that is growing a plantlet on the top surface of the leaf. This is also just placed in the acrylic, and we will see good things from this. I'm very excited about that. Let me cover that one up. All right. So yeah, everything is doing relatively well. This is gonna be the only negative story, which pleasantly surprised. Since I have this out right now, let me just mist it a little bit because I don't want those little tender roots to dry up while I'm doing this video, because I'm going to replant that in the soil as soon as I'm done here. I wanted to show you guys some new additions that I have to the family. Now, if you remember, back here, that is an escargot, very slow to grow. It has 3 leaves. The mother leaf had fallen off. Now there's just 3 new ones, which is fine, but it's been a while. Like, the rest of these grow incredibly fast. So what I did was I went and I found a new mother plant of escargot. Look at how beautiful these leaves are. Some of these leaves are not so good, as you can see. Any leaf that you see that's damaged is coming off. It's going to be a prop. That's a beautiful leaf here. This huge one here, that's going to be a propagation. I'm going to cut that into slices and make plants out of each slice. But the majority of them are great. So this escargot is now part of the family. Welcome her to the family. Let's see, the next thing I want to show you is a really cool Rex rhizomatous. This is called Sierra Green Butterfly. Okay, look at this. Just a plain green leaf, but very frilly, very curly, kind of stout and upright, even though it's not really not supposed to be an upright rhizomatous. But as you can see, it's almost got like that upright stem. This has beautiful, very blush pink flowers that are held above the foliage. And to me, that tells me that this is more rhizomatous than specifically Rex rhizomatous, because usually with Rex, the flowers are between the leaves. For rhizomatous begonias in general, the flower sprays are held above the leaves on a stalk. So that's what this one is. And when I first got it, which was about a week ago, the flowers fell off because in transit, you know, flowers aren't going to make it. But I will get it to bloom again, I'm sure. I just got to give it some more light. I just think it's a cool plant. And you know what? I don't have enough plain green Rex or plain green begonias. Everything is speckled with gold, pink, purple, silver, something like that. Not gold, purple, orange, red, you know, everything but plain green. So now I have plain green, and I don't mind it at all. And it's kind of cool. I like that, the sturdiness of this plant. You know, it's got a very sturdy, hardy feel to it. Anywho, so that was really the story. I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I said, this baby is going to be planted back in the soil, but this side up. And what a pleasant surprise. So I can't remember how many weeks it's been since I planted this leaf, but I did it in a video recently, so it hasn't been very long. So I'll have to check back and see, but you know, if you have been following along, you'll be able to see how long it's been, and we've gotten like 2 baby plants there. It's hard to see now because I have it in the cup, but anyway, it worked. I thought the plant was dying, and guess I was wrong. Anyway, if you have any questions on my crazy, unique growing methods for my begonias, whether it is rhizomatous Rex, angel wing, using the acrylic, nylon, or polyester yarn, just reach out because I love talking about it. And as you can see, it's been very successful. These plants are thriving. They are thriving. They're not just surviving, they are thriving. Look at this one. This one was a, I believe this is dragon fruit, Jurassic Rex, and it is in the acrylic as well. And we have a nice big leaf. That's the mother leaf back there. A nice big leaf in front, a smaller leaf below it, and there's a growth point. So only good things to come. Only good things to come. Very exciting. And oh, one more thing over here. We have some more of the same. Not that. That's the fire woman. This is the dragon fruit, and you can see it's been in the water, and it's got a plant growing underneath the leaf, but at the top, not at the very bottom. Interesting, right? Fascinating. I love these plants so much. Hopefully you do too, and I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride, because this is so much fun for me, and educational as well. I've been learning so much about these plants because I never had success with Rex. And now, as you can see, I have a lot of success, which is so exciting to me because there's so many to collect and so many to grow, and it's so easy to propagate now that I've gotten my own method down. I just love sitting here and looking at these plants grow. It's just like the high point of my life these days. So if you have any questions, like I said, reach out. And also, like I said earlier, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video.